Hi everyone, Pamela Wagner here from Ajala Digital. It's gotten so ridiculously easy to create these AI agents. It's amazing. So here I'm in Relay, and this is a research assistant, especially if you are someone who might not be that creative when it comes to topics to choose or what to write about. Or one of the things that I would love to know a little bit more of is like, what are other people in the space currently doing that works well, that I can take off as an inspiration and use to inform naming of products, naming of services, naming of courses, naming of any kind of content I create. And typically we used to do this like manually, but there's literally no reason anymore to do this manually. So I set up this research assistant in relay.app. And let me give you the shortcut right before we actually dive into this. You can literally take a screenshot of this, you can throw it into any AI tool of your preference, and just have it reverse engineer the whole prompt for you. And what you can do is in Relay, when you create a new agent, you simply open up the chat, so the AI tool, and you tell it exactly what to do. This is the screenshot. Give me the exact prompt that was used to create this. So I'm going to show you actually what I did and what's in each one of these steps so you have a better idea and understanding of how this research assistant works and why it's so powerful. So for myself, I decided to let it trigger every 2 weeks. I figured more than that really doesn't make any sense for me, and we don't have the capacity for that right now. So step number 2 is research topics, where I give it a couple of like different topics and search queries. And trust me, there is potential for improvement here. This list, I would recommend, could easily be more than double or triple as long, because a lot of these like search queries are very long. So I might want to have like some shorter terms. So for example, I could write here mental wellness at work. I could have another one for corporate stress reduction. That's stress reduction for executives, right? The shorter your search query is, the broader your results will be, and the more results you get. The longer your search query is, the more narrow your results will be, and the fewer results you will get. So there is a bit of a trade-off depending on what you want to achieve. Then it's indexing the topic in terms of minimum value and maximum value, and then it selects a topic. So it ranks it in terms of importance according to a variety of factors. Then I say, hey, please search TikTok videos, right? And search them by the search queries that I listed, and give me any relevant insight that I can gain from here. Then I go to Reddit and I do the same. I look for Reddit. I look for any kind of relevant content in that segment around these search queries. Then I say, hey, search Google for me. Tell me what comes up in Google when I search for this. So for example, let me go here in Google so you see how this looks like. So I'm right now here, and when I type something, you see how like it proposes stuff? So this is literally what you can take as an inspiration. Then we can also search diverse learning platforms. So here I said, hey, also search like Udemy, LinkedIn Learning, Skillshare, and others for what's currently trending around these search queries. Then I gave it one last prompt and said, hey, you are a senior marketing research assistant. Analyze the following data you gathered from all these channels around this topic. And then provide an overall sentiment. What are people feeling, saying about this topic? Any kind of trending terms? Any content ideas? Any key quotes or insights? Any product naming suggestions? And also the top selling courses and content. And I've attached all these previous steps that it has access to, and it gives me that output. And then what I've asked it to do is just simply add those findings to a Google Sheet, because this is the format I like best. You can have it give you that output by like sending you an email. You can have it being added to a form. So there's a lot of different ways of what you can do with that output. For me personally, it was getting that into a Google Sheet. And that's pretty much it. That's it. If this takes you more than 10 minutes to set up, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm more than happy to help you. All right. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, subscribe. I'll be coming up with a bunch more videos like this because this is so much fun, as you can probably tell. And let me know, which agents have you set up before?